Hi, in this video, let me introduce you to the purpose of DOT, and hence let me introduce you to Vida. Yeah, hello, Vida.
Hi, how are you guys? Nice to see you
Yeah,
today.
fine.
So our overarching vision is to be the global conduit in outsourcing. But the thing I love most about DOT and what we're trying to do is we want to help, forward-thinking accountants to grow. We've recognised that accountants have got this massive challenge. They've got an incredible challenge ahead of them in terms of they're expected to be advisors and business solutions providers. And so that challenge about being online and moving from offline to online, and what we're excited about is that our purpose is to bring together that fusion of technology with professional outsourced individuals. So, DOT has DOT professionals. They're really qualified experts in the field of accounting. They are passionate about sharing their knowledge and doing that activity for accountants. That is the most time consuming. So I'm really passionate about where we're going with our purpose. I think with the future of accountancy outsourcing, I really like the idea that we've got this innovative, influential and customer first technology business. And it's going to really, really help forward thinking accountants. The people are going to be the big thing for us. What we are is we're a very people centric company. We are passionate about authenticity. We're passionate about inclusion and knowledge and sharing what we know with clients. We're going to be able to bring that together with what we're doing with the software platforms that we've built. So, it's great to have software as a solution, but it's also great that we understand the need to fuse those two things together for accountants. When we were working on building the purpose and looking at the long-term vision, it was really, really important for us to look at what we are and what we're not. And when I was having a conversation with Aaron around moving forward and combining those elements of what we are and what we're not so that we could shape our purpose, we ended up having a really, really good debate and a good conversation. I think we workshopped for hours, didn't we, Aaron, just to get
we did indeed. Yeah, and I think it all by the end of that is a fantastic workshop we did with Vida and her team. She's got a great team behind her, and one of the things which consistently came out from those discussions is, what are we? We are effectively a people's business. We are people-centric business, because at the end of the day, we are in a business which involves people. I mean, our clients, if we look after our people, then obviously they'll look after our clients. And people buy from people. It's always been that. And if you provide a good service to firms of accountants, for example, and look after your people, then they take responsibility.
And there was this lovely conversation about the fact that, the world became small while we were all in lockdown and furlough. Correct. And the world became really accessible. We are already talking to America, to Australia. We're already talking around the globe. So this idea of bringing people together in India with businesses together in the UK, we realized that actually we've got these really amazing people. We've got these really highly skilled, highly qualified individuals who actually will build this really personal relationship with accountants, and it doesn't matter where they're sitting.
If anything, what last 12 months have shown us is that people are accepting the concept of partly working remotely and stuff. So it doesn't really matter then where your team is based, and hence we are the conduit to connect your back office operations with your broader team in the UK.
We also recognize that accountants these days, where there's a lot of software is being presented to accountants, and for some accountants it's like bright shiny toys, but then they actually don't know how to use that software. Yeah. And one of the lovely things about us is that we bring that software together with a experienced individual who can actually use it to its full capacity. So we're merging that, as I said before, I love that kind of fusion of technology and people.
Correct. And the advancement in tech has made it possible, because I still remember during my training days and even Kehul's training days, we used to have these softwares loaded onto our desktops, and we used to do work off the desktop. Now, majority of the software are on a cloud platform, which makes it viable for us to access it from anywhere.
It's an accountant knowing that they've got a face and a name to the face, that actually it's just like talking to an employee next door or working from home. And that person's dedicated to them. That person is really, really helping them. We really are going to have this opportunity to re-educate people into the benefits of outsourcing, you know, it's got a massive rebirth, but I think we're going to be at the heart of it. And your experience too. I mean, that was the other thing that drew me to working with you guys and working with you in Cahill, was the fact that you've got this tremendous amount of experience, and therefore what you're applying is based on your own knowledge. And, you know, it's not just textbook. This is something that you guys have been immersed in for a really long time. So Cahill, you're kind of like, you're what we call it in our engine room. You're at the heart of our business. I love this. You know, you're at the heart of Dot's brand, because you're kind of like, you know, you've got that whole engine room. You've got all these lovely people that we're working with.
When we got people of completely different profession dealing with it, the terminology, what they say, you know, it's quite challenging for us as an accountant to speak their language or understand their language. And I was very, very happy that, you know, I went through a phase where I've interacted with so many developers to pick them up and then learn from them and try and understand what they are trying to do it easier for us, because, you know, accountants can only do one side of it, whereas software is a completely different proposition. But I did guarantee them by the end of this circle or journey, you know, by the time the software is developed, I'll be certifying them as a fully trained accountant. That's definite, because they are learning accountancy from me as well.
So, bringing it all back up into the fact that we decided that we were the global conduit for forward-thinking accountants. I think it was just really exciting that we've brought this project together. So look, if anyone's looking for any more information, there is links around the video, or you can actually put comments in the chat box. And we'd be delighted to chat with you and let you know more about Dot Outsourcing Technology.